They have a bigger 32mm restrictor, 6-inch tyres, but like Formula A, they're 100cc, they are clutchless, and they weigh in at 140 kilograms with the driver. Well, last year's champion, Max Orsini, he's the man expected to dominate this weekend. He had a disastrous South Garda, his home race, when he had an engine seize in qualifying and didn't even make the finals. But there's the Yamaha-powered legend, these cars that race in American dirt track and oval races. This one now serving its second year as the Eurosport pace car in the European Kart Championships. Well, already banging and barging on the warm-up lap. That will not be treated very kindly by the stewards. They're expecting a lot more discipline than this year. So Max Orsini heading that field, but Alessandro Manetti as well. He takes the lead in the 27 CRG. He's on Bridgestone tyres. And we've got Bobby Game and Edward Peed both in this race, so we're looking out for them. Bobby Game in the 59 Tony Kart and Edward Peed in the 36 Fullerton. Manetti leading at the moment. There he is, Manetti. And right behind him with the number 1 plate, Max Orsini on the Swiss Hut list, 95 champion. Karts noticeably quicker through these corners, although, as we said earlier in the programme, Anthony Davidson took the pole position in Formula A, which was a quicker time than that for Super A, with less power. That shows just how good this young Brit is, but at the moment it's the Italians out front. It's Alessandro Manetti from Max Orsini. Manetti, not sure of his Formula 3 plans this year. He ran the Italian Formula 3 Championship last year. Has a return back into karting for this year, certainly with CRG as one of the factory drivers. Number 2, David Fore from Italy, in 3rd place at the moment. And Bobby Game right up behind them. We'll get a glimpse of Bobby, I hope, in a minute in the 59 kart. Britain, who's so much expected of this year. He had a win, a 2nd and 2/3 in his 4 qualifying races. He's the leading privateer here, racing for Team O'Neill. Tony Kart. Oh, out already this early in the race. Big coming together there between Yusuke Matsuya and Jordi Surales, the Japanese and the Spanish riders, taking each other out of the race. With Bobby Game right up there in the 59 kart. It's Manetti, Orsini, Fore, Bobby Game, Gianluca Beggio there as well in the number 8 kart, right up in this group. This is the battle all eyes are on at the moment. Orsini doing all he can to put his number 1 plate ahead of the 27 of Alessandro Manetti. David Fore there tucked behind them, and right behind him Gianluca Beggio on the number 8 kart. Orsini and Manetti, old sparring partners. Beggio going through the picture, and David Fore still just ahead of him. 23 behind them is Nicola Gianniberti, former Formula A runner, now in his 2nd year of Formula Super A in the Jolly Kart on Vega tyres. Saw him in the background there on the 23 Jolly Kart. Manetti, Orsini. On a change behind them because Beggio has now got past David Fore. And Johnny Mijlovic started to come up as well in the Tony Kart, the number 3 Tony Kart. and Daniela Padilla on the 67 Swiss Cutlass. So all the real stars in this race, and our Bobby game right amongst all of them. Bobby, who won the finals in the second round of the British Championship at PS International Circuit. Paul Fletcher, one of the sponsors of the Team O'Neill outfit. David O'Neill sadly not making the final after 2 11th places at Garda. Had a massive engine failure twice in qualifying for Salbris. Didn't make the final. And so everything rests on our Bobby game. Incidentally, he and David O'Neill more or less on equal points in the British Series, right out in front. There is Bobby, just caught a glimpse of him in the green there, the 59 kart. So Bobby now on a charge. A bit back from this leading group. It's starting to make up time. Max Orsini. Head tucked right down now, right ahead of Manetti. And behind him, Gianluca Beggio. Johnny Mislevic behind them. Great racing all around the circuit here at Salbris. Race leader, Max Orsini, second place behind him there. Alessandro Manetti, and a whole gaggle of them here. Luciano Beggio from David Fore, no, not Fore now, because Nicola Gianniberti has moved up a place. There's Fore. Bobby Gaines still there, he just caught a glimpse of him, 59. Max Orsini. Pierre Redeker, we just saw from the Netherlands. Manetti hanging in there. These two breaking right away now from the rest of the group. Beggio has got David Forde still there. They're swapping places, in fact, all around the circuit. 67 there, Daniela Padilla for Swiss Cutlass. Bobby Game, there he is, on the 59 kart. So great outing, well for Bobby, well up in the top league now this year in this privateer team. Team O'Neill, they call themselves the British team in Europe. Gianluca Beggio driving for PS Rotax on Bridgestone tyres. So Bridgestone again dominating the positions here today. They're all the top 5 karts at the moment. Alessandro Manetti, former champion, but now having been surpassed by Max Orsini, this man with the #1 plate. Swiss Cutlass ITAL system engine. Bobby Game there, doing a great job fighting off David Forde there. First, second, third now. Beggio, fourth. Parilla. For Daniele Parilla, again a Swiss Cutlass driver. First and fifth in the race at the moment. Here still is the third place battle. Forde dropping right back down the order. Bobby Game ahead of him at the moment. Now coming up into the frame, Johnny Mijlovic, here he is. Suddenly come through from nowhere. He'd been waiting just outside the top 5 carts. He has now pushed his way through up right behind Gianluca Beggio and just ahead of Daniele Padilla. Johnny Mijlovic, Swedish driver for Tony Kart, Vortex engine. And as Orsini and Manetti go further and further ahead. A big group fighting for third place, with Mijlovic looking to try and take third place away. Well, it's just a matter of a few hundred meters now, and Max Orsini making up for his disappointment at South Garda, where he didn't even make the finals. The 1995 champion back on top. The checkered flag is ready. It's waved. Max Orsini wins from Alessandro Manetti, and finishing in third place, Gianluca Beggio. Bobby Game, where's he finishing? Have a look at the graphics. Well, just outside the top 5, so no top 5 finish at the moment for Bobby Game. Orsini, Manetti, Mijlovic, Beggio and Padilla.